'cause hey y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Who's all on here? Oh, it's a lot of y'all on here. Hey Baba. Hey Britt, Elfie, Isaiah, Kai, Tasha, Malcolm, Rogie, and Chanel.
What up? What up?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
Terry, Tasha, Yvette. Chanel, how you doing?
I'm good.
How's your journey coming?
Pretty good. I didn't even get a chance to really trade. Then I shut it down, so I have to wait till March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You have to wait.
Well, March 6th, I think they're
Oh, that's right.
switching
That's
to
right.
DX.
Oh, oh, okay. That's good. That means you didn't overtrade.
No, I did not.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. How was everybody's trading week? Good, bad.
Started bad, but it ended good.
What were you trading, Terry?
Beginning
Oil?
of this we got no. I wasn't trading early. I had got in the S&P. Remember? I told that at the time. I think I was in the S&P, but I got out because it turned on. But then I got in GT, and it's looking good.
You got into what?
GJ,
Oh,
and it's looking good.
oh, my buddy. Okay. So SP, you say you was buying or selling? What you was doing?
I was selling it, but I got in at 59, but that was way that was like Monday or some day like that. It was selling when I was in it.
You say
It
50?
was selling 5,009, something
Oh,
up in there, and it sold down to like 5,070 or something like that. And then turned around, so I got out.
let me go down because the fact that you was selling makes me nervous.
Look at it on the hour, Kim. It was a valid trade, but when it turned on me, I got out.
It's probably this one right here. No. Oh no, that's the weekly. Probably this one, right? Yeah, I don't know why you were selling. That just makes me nervous.
Look on the smaller time frame. That's all I'm saying. On the
No,
15 minute and
I'm just saying when you look at the higher time frame, it's bullish, 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 been bullish for weeks.
well, I was looking for a turnaround, but not after hearing what Todd and Baba said. I ain't gonna even look for those sales no more for another 5-6 months.
Now, wait.
Hey, I mean, yeah, if they say correction, you want to look for sales.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it's about to pull back a little something, something. Oh, it might go to 618. Yeah, it might go to the 618. Okay, let me go down to the hour and see what you was talking about. You talking about this little pullback right here.
Yeah, somewhere up in there. At the very top on the left. That's where I got in at.
The very top.
Yeah.
Up here.
But,
So once this broke, you got in
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it did look like a sale. I'm just saying.
No.
And then when it turned around, I said, "Oh, that don't look too good. Let me get out."
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you could have. So, I would have been looking for it to go to price. It didn't go all the way. Well, unless something is over here. Hold on. 4 hour. No, it's not. Yeah. Daily. Oh, it's nothing over there. Nothing.
So
Okay.
we're gonna pick on me the whole session. I'm just
Huh?
saying.
Huh?
I said we're gonna pick on me the whole session.
Yep. Today is pick on Terry day. So, but once it broke these highs, what did it do? Came back to the order block and left the building. Left the building.
We know she left with me. I mean, that, you know she
She,
left.
she left the building for you.
She left with me.
Oh, you put something in her drink.
Actually, that was her friend. Her friend Gold. Her friend
You put
Gold.
something in her drink.
Her friend Gold left with me. Like,
Ah,
I whispered in her ear. I caught two of them. I caught her and GA.
let me look at GA.
Oh, look at GA.
Let me see what GA doing. So GJ, I'm waiting for the breakthrough here. Wait a minute. My chart. Oh, I forgot. I moved to a different chart. Hold on. Holdy doody do. Weekly. So for GJ, I'm looking for price to come up here, or at least come to feel, or at least here. It's already filling the imbalance. It tapped into price action. I think it reacted right there. It typed into price action, reacted, so it started dropping, but it's still not breaking structure yet. So, um, so I am waiting for a pullback. Once I get a pullback to here, this zone here, then I can see what happens. If it breaks this swing, then that's when I'll start looking for the pullback to start selling down, at least to this low down here. So we're talking. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many pips is that?
A lot. 946 pips.
There ain't no 900.
What'd it say? 946. Where your glasses?
I just got them. They do say 940. Dance, dance and make her dance.
Yeah.
Kim, you out of your league looking for a 900 pip trade, girl.
Oh,
You,
no, I'm not.
you ain't gonna hold it on 900 pips.
I'll at least hold it for I'll at least hold it for let me see. Hold on. They go a key level there. I'll at least hold it for 472. Because right here is probably gonna start pulling back. And then I'll get it again and hold it for whatever that's gonna be.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Well, I think that's gonna happen.
However, if it does not break those lows and it starts to show, I'll be waiting for pull back, push, and then a push up to here, or maybe even up to there to what's that? 195, 195.8. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. So this would be this is where I would take my first TP. Mm-hmm.
But that's what it's gonna pull back to anyway, Kim.
Huh?
That's probably where it's gonna pull back to anyway.
And then keep pushing up.
I don't know.
I think if it breaks these lows, it's gonna pull back. I think it'll come back down to here.
It is gonna break them lows.
But I'm saying I don't know if we're gonna push up some more because it's
Nope.
still bullish, right? For now, it's still bullish.
Well, it is, but what I'm saying is that that 2 month candle is gonna need a pullback.
Oh, Lord.
Like there's no news that's keeping price from pulling back. Like they would have to say that the Britain
But
pound.
but this candle, the way this order block is set up,
Mhm.
I think it's gonna pull back just I don't think it's gonna pull back as far as I think it's gonna pull back. It might. Um, and then keep
Like your
pushing.
black line, show it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
personally think I think we might be at the highs.
You think we might be at the high?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Like
I think it's gonna break this high
I don't think so.
within the next month or so. I
Well,
think it's gonna break it high. And then that's when I think we'll get the pullback to this area here.
it'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Isn't
I'm
that
looking
your
at
your ICT strategy?
what
Break the high, sweep the high, or whatever.
that's how many pips is it to that high?
From where it is now,
Mm-hmm.
587 pips.
A half a thousand, yeah. Maybe, but I don't think so.
I mean, but it's still bullish, so it's possible. I think so. I think so.
We have the strongest economy, right?
Okay. Okay.
I think the pound, the British people had the weakest.
Since when?
I don't know. They already announced they're in a recession.
Mm. Well, maybe that'll be long enough to pull back. I just
500 pips.
don't think I just don't think it's
I get it. The
now
chart is pointed.
it
I
huh?
uh, you're saying the chart doesn't show
Nuh-uh.
that so I
Nope.
agree. I agree.
Nope. Nope.
It
Nope.
doesn't show it. I think we're gonna see it though. That's what I would anticipate. Um, even today's information didn't look great for the US economy.
Nope. So I can only trade what I see, and what I see is bullish.
I agree.
Bullish monthly, even on the monthly, push back, breaking structure, broke these highs. If it doesn't come, if it doesn't break this high, I think it'll at least come to the top of this order block,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe start selling down.
Let's make this monkey.
Because from what is that? From here. Let's see. From here back down to here.
1400.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no reason we shouldn't be rich this by the summer.
So I'm telling you.
Ain't no reason.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Even if you're taking 100 pip trades and you catch 5 or 6 of these in 100 pip trades,
Mm-hmm.
you should have significant account growth.
Yep.
If you're being stingy with your trade, you don't have to take every trade. 1 or 2 trades in a week, you can run right up.
From zone to zone, from zone to zone. Let me see. Let me check and see who's on here. Any new people on here?
Me, Isaiah.
Isaiah, you new?
Well, to the group.
Oh, to the group. Okay. How long you been trading?
About a year or so.
Okay. What's your trading strategy, or do you not have one?
I trade supply and demand.
Okay.
Smart money concepts. I'm an intraday trader and also swing trade.
Okay. And what are your what I would ask was your your weaknesses of trading?
Just
Or what
over
don't you
leveraging.
over leveraging? Oh, Isaiah, you're gonna get in trouble. Okay. Do you have any questions for?
Not at the moment. Someone's answered my no off that I had question in reference to like the 3-day push and then the reversal.
The 3-day push and then the reversal.
Like Wednesday or Thursday the reversal.
Mm-hmm. This your first time on my call?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, although this is the beginners session, nobody on here is a beginner. So maybe Todd. Todd's
I'm definitely a beginner at this key level bull crap.
Did you just call myself bullcrap? Dang. Okay. I just
Hey, I like to mesh the concepts, you know.
I know you like my strategy. I know
Well,
you
listen,
like.
well, I like any strategy that wins. So, just so I can say my piece and shut up. I think we all learned to trade support and resistance. The
Mhm.
problem that I had with it is it was not accurate. Like I didn't
Because
understand it.
people were not trading it the correct way.
You're right.
They weren't,
Exactly.
wait a minute, not trading it, teaching it the right way. Let me
I
see.
agree. I agree. But since then, I learned different methods that work well for me. So I've stuck with them. But I support any method that helps you learn. Like you call this support and resistance. People call it supply and demand.
Well, it's usually, let me just say this. So the support, and just so everybody understands my strategy, I go to the daily. You can do it on the 4-hour, depending on if you're a day trader, swing trader, intra-trader, whatever type of trader you are. And I mark up the key levels. And the key levels are the levels where there is support and resistance, but on the higher time frame. So once price gets to a zone, so as we can see here, this was a key level. This was resistance, which then turned support, and then it broke out, became resistance, became resistance. Now this just became resistance and support. Like it just kept going back to the zone. If you're trying to swing it, you can definitely take out this area here in the middle, and you can trade it from here on down to here. I'm not necessarily a swing trader. I'll give you a few days. I'll give the market a few days, maybe even a week. But I mark up those levels of support and resistance. And when price gets to that zone, I look to see what price wants to show me. For instance, price came here, but I'm also considering market structure, right? So price came up here, and I know people would say because it rejected, it's going to sell, which it did sell. Okay. It did sell, but you also have to consider market structure. So it sold for about almost 300 pips. So I'm looking at the charts and I'm looking at market structure. So of course, price would have to close below here for me to want to sell it down here. If I'm going to sell it, and the strategy calls for you to go from one zone to the next zone, but I like to do it in the way that the market is trending. So if price pulled back down here to this area, this order block, which is the area of demand, then I would be looking for price to keep pushing back up to here. If price then broke this zone, broke this level of this swing level, then I'll be looking for the pullback to then sell down here. So I need to see some break of structure. And as you can see here, when this pullback, it did not break this level of structure. So once it started breaking above, right, my guess is that price was going to continue pushing up. When price came here and gave this tied order block at the zone, so I look for my entries at the zone, not in the middle, unless you know how to stack. It's from zone to zone.
Oh, we stack over here, baby. We stack.
Yeah, Kim, that's exactly how I trade. Zone to zone, order block to order blocks, in that case, supply demand.
Come on, Isaiah. Isaiah, you gonna be teaching?
Yeah, I can.
Come on,
Hey, you
Isaiah.
ain't said nothing, girl.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I must add that your zone to zone strategy is the absolute truth.
It is. I agree. It is absolute
I have
truth.
done very well just from one of your calls over the last 2 weeks, and I thank you so much. It's so clear.
You're gonna make me cry.
She gonna make me cry too. I'm glad you're doing great, Demise.
Thank you, Todd.
I believe.
Hey, y'all.
So yes, so if anybody has any questions about the strategy, I want y'all to don't be afraid to ask. Do
Hey,
not.
I never asked Kim. I always ask Kim what her thoughts are, her THOTS, and I do the opposite.
And you do the opposite.
Hey, Kim, I do have a question though.
Yes.
Since you are trading what you call the key levels, so you don't trade quarters theory.
So what I have found in studying with Baba is that usually wherever the key levels occur, there is likely a quarter level somewhere in the area. So,
Correct.
for instance, 188, 180. I don't even see. That's why I don't do quarters
It's
theory.
500, 525,
It be
500.
making me
So
think. It made me
it's a
think
zero.
too much. Take too much to think. What is it? 1885? 180?
Yeah, 88, 500.
885. Right.
Every quarter.
So within the key levels, it's usually at a quarter level somewhere. This one here
Either 5 or 0.
is 750, 183, 750, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I look, I know I just
We have a couple people here in the group to trade quarters
quarter
there.
levels. Yeah.
Hey,
Baba
if you
is
put it with this strategy here, it keeps you on point.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you have a solid number that you can always just I mean, because look at it, it matches up, right? You just have to your risk tolerance is gonna have to just be guided by your entry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, I've been trying to
like just
figure
don't
out.
over leverage.
Baba will tell you, I'd be like, what? 185, 120. I can't remember. I can't remember.
I just went and put them on the chart.
I used to be good at math, but
You put them on your chart.
the only numbers I know
Yep.
are the P and L.
Um.
That's all I know.
On
your indicator.
my there are indicators, but like some of them are a little bit off because it depends on which quarter you're talking about because there are multiple quarters, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Right. And that's why you mark them up on the higher time frame, like the weekly.
yeah, exactly. Yep. Like I always mark my quarters on the daily and then just
And you start with the whole number and then
mhm.
go 250.
Right. It's a range of 1,000.
It's a range of and then I just mark the quarters
Well,
within
I
that
know.
1,000. Yeah.
So on indices, I think it was 1,000 that I used to have marked up. I used to have them marked up at some point when I was trying to figure it out, but then it was getting on my nerves. So
Yeah, after y'all mark them up, send me the chart. Let me look at it.
I got you, Todd.
Scream shot it. Scream shot it.
it was too much noise on the chart for me. So that's all.
Yeah, I know you're not talking all these lines.
You only see one,
Like,
two, three,
these look like lines of demarcation, girl.
whatever.
Yeah, I
And
just mark it up wherever price is at so
you
that
want
I know where to go.
you want to see another line? Trend line. How about that, buddy?
Yeah, it's broken.
And it broke.
Hey, that mean it's about to sell, girl.
But once it breaks the trend line, I still need it.
Oh hell no, that's too much.
I
That's too much.
still need it to
That's too
break
much.
structure. Because this can come and just keep on going.
Please remove all this graffiti from the top.
This can come here and still go. Because I'm telling you, I think it's going up here.
Hey, I'm sure it will. Some decade it will. It'll get to 195, 196. I haven't. I'm just being facetious. I don't
But
haven't.
I know. I ain't
I haven't looked at GJ that hard because GA. Listen, I think GA. I think all the G pairs are headed down.
Got a lot of wick rejections though, so it's fighting to go back up.
So you say the JPY or the GA?
I think all the G pairs.
Oh,
G, yeah, all GN, all the G's is going to back to the ground. The G ground.
let me see.
I'll be interested to see what the COT report says too.
That's an ugly pair right here.
Oh no, them pips they gave out last night was so pretty. Pretty Pippin.
Lee.
Pretty Pippin.
UGLY. This is why I thought why I said it was gonna keep buying. Because this is my swing.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't break this low and then turn around and broke this high. That's why I keep thinking it's gonna keep buying. But
That's the weekly chart.
this is the weekly chart. Yep.
It done double topped and flop. Yeah.
So what I would be looking for is to push up, this to pull back to at least here.
You're gonna get you an M right there, girl. I mean, you already got an M if you zoom in. You got that M.
170 pips.
Yeah, not this year, but you got an M on the weekly right now.
I got one leg of the M.
No, man, like let us see them candles that you got squeezed in there. I got glasses and magnifying glasses, and I can't see them candles. There's an M right there. You see that M? No,
Where?
bottom. The green part is the leg of the M, Kim, at the bottom.
Right here.
Just keep going up, like ignore the roughness to that top.
I see it. I see it. I see
Right
it.
And
here.
then here's another top. Now you're about to get the drop. It's an M.
Okay. Well, if it breaks this low, right, this violates this order block,
Just give it time, but give it time.
I'll be looking for the pullback, at least to this zone. But
So what is the weekly? What does the weekly look like?
the weekly, mm, mm,
It,
mm.
it just looks like it's working out at that order block.
Yeah, but it's giving you a morning star pattern for it to go up.
Okay, you believe that? If you believe that,
Don't take that. I mean,
uh,
take it serious.
listen,
No, take
listen.
it
This is what I'm
serious.
saying.
No, no,
I hear.
because you're saying this rejection, right? You're saying based off of
Yeah,
this order
it's
block over here.
rejecting.
I get you. I get you.
What
It
is
is
the higher time? Whenever you get this on a lower time frame, you got to go higher to understand what's going on.
no, I get you. Now, I'm telling you, if price violates this order block, then
Next,
then I can see the pullback for the sell down. But because this is at a key level, like this right here can consolidate back and forth, and then continue up. So this impulse move right here is why I'm
can we go? When did that impulse move start? Kim?
you
What
say
day is it?
on the third, the
January.
January 3rd.
So time, and price.
Can
Right?
you can you explain that?
So when did it get to the key level? Go and see when it got down there. That red candle that brought it in was what?
Right here.
Yeah.
December
21st
21st.
of December. But it did not move until the first.
Okay.
Time and price. The first represented a new candle. And that new candle was bullish.
So
For 2
so
months.
if I'm looking at it now, this candle wouldn't have. So once price got here to this zone, right, key level, it gave a bearish candle that didn't tell me anything.
White coughed.
It gave I'm sorry, a bullish candle that didn't tell me anything. Then it gave a bearish candle, which gave me a slight order block. However, it didn't break through, right? And then it turned around and gave me a bullish candle, which swept your lows, gave a bullish candle. So that would have been my indication. That would have been my first indication that price may be going bullish, right? And then it turned around and gave a bearish candle, bearish order block, which would have been the push up and then the pull back, right? Then it gave a bullish candle, and then it gave a bearish candle rejecting and closing above.
So I think what I hear you saying is that all that happened in December. So hit the 2-month chart. Yeah, December, at the end of December, hit the 2-month chart.
December.
Now, where is December at?
December, this January.
It's that red candle, right? So price, those previous 4 months, price sold down, right? The red candles. Now, this candle
Push up,
right? It retraced. So
now go ahead.
This candle will at least pull back halfway. If you think it's bullish, if you think it's bullish, you're still getting a discounted move on this price.
Hold on, let me fib it.
Fib it, please.
So you're saying it's coming back at least to the 50%.
If you feel like I think it's bearish, but if you feel it's bullish, you should say that it's still going to pull back there, and that's where you'll look for your buys. Now, you've already told me that you agree you look for sales if it pulled back that far. But I'm just saying.
No, let me say this. Let me say
in this
now.
scenario,
This is what I said, and let me go back. And I said if it breaks these
that's
lows,
swing.
so yeah, I
you
would
have
be
to retest and then push down, and
Yeah.
which is what I believe is going to happen. But I believe it's going to happen because I looked at the month chart back in November, right? Back in November, if we take this leg with that big wick, right?
the leg with the big wick. This one
With
here.
the long wick, right? That leg that pushed up. In fact, wait, it pushes up and it pulls back, right? At the bottom, go from the bottom. It pushes up and it pulls back.
Push up, pulls back.
So fib from right there to the top. I wouldn't fib from the very bottom. It's going to give you some out of whack reading. Where's your pullback need to come to? Right there where the imbalance is? I'm buying that. I'm buying that. I believe that's where it needs to come. But everybody doesn't have to trade like I do. But that's where I believe price is headed. And if you look at this move from the top.
Now I can understand your sell. I can see your sell, right? I understand.
And I get it. It has to show itself on the chart. I'm with all that. I know that it hasn't shown itself, but I'm a believer that you give it a little time and it will show itself. But I have to believe that that's what's happening at this point in time. So I don't mind if it buys from that imbalance, but it's that's where it's going. We broke that level of struck. We broke that high right there. So it's going back to the imbalance, right? That caused that break. You got the order block and then you got the imbalance. Hell, on every ICT video I've seen, that's where
I see what you're saying. So yeah, so that's responsible for the breaker structure, which is the order block down there. So yeah, I see what you're saying. And then it's going to come to that fair value gap that's right there.
That's it. That's all I'm saying is it has come right there to that 61. Now, how far into that gap? That's not on me. But long range, that's where price is heading.
Okay.
And I get it. It doesn't show itself on the chart right now, but it will. We just have to give it time. And it starts with the pullback first.
Well, I'm gonna trade it if it. I mean, I'm going zone to zone. Yeah, that's just.
I'm going bearish 2-month order block, and then it's gonna buy up because it has to retrace that 2-month candle. And then it's going to be off to the races again. But listen, I know most people don't look at way up those time frames. So I'm used to people giving me the side eye when I say things. But I like to have a general direction so I can trade with confidence that direction.
Dang, I couldn't find the camera fast enough to turn on and give you a side eye.
Hey, Todd, can I add something, please?
Sure.
So for me, because I've traded your strategy as well, which is the pullback on the weekly candle to the golden zone. I've attempted it several times. For some reason, I think for me, it doesn't work for me because I'm anticipating it to pull back to that area. But I believe the reason why the zone to zone works better for me and my style or my way of trading is because I'm actually trading based on what the market is actually doing. Because every time I trade with anticipation of it doing something, I tend to,
it goes
it goes
I
left
think
for me.
Well, what I would say, Demise, is um, I trade the way I trade because I understand the strategy. I don't think you understand the strategy. So there are specifics, there are specific reasons and specific areas that price is going to for a specific purpose. So even if I anticipate a pullback at the end of the week and price doesn't pull back, I don't punch the button on that trade. Like it has to pull back, it has to give you a break. You can't just the market open and you hit sell because you're anticipating a pullback. So much there's a bunch of trades that I think is going to sell, like EN, GN, or whatever. I picked this particular pair because it actually gave me the setup. You understand what I'm saying? So just because I'm anticipating something happening doesn't mean that I'm just pressing the button. It has to still give me what I'm anticipating. And this goes back to you being stingy with your trades. The same way you guys are stingy with men. You know, just because a dude walk up and smile, that don't mean, you know, you handing you a number. You're stingy. It's the same. Well, no, you know, this is the same concept. Like you have a bunch of trade setups that might be interesting, but once you look at them, you're like, well, you know, this particular trade setup is the best option for me because it gave me exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I understand that. And that's why, like when you were just explaining why you see, you know, how you see or why you're saying that GJ is going to pull back to the golden zone. I saw that order block that was created at that bottom level. I believe it was. She removed it off of the screen, and then it was going to fill that imbalance. So that made sense to me, right? And I could see why you're saying it should go back to that area before it actually starts buying back up. I saw that. Um, but you know, unfortunately, I have been that trader that's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit this sell because I know it looks like it's going to go back there, and I fairly understand why it's going to go back to that area, but I still hit it before it's time.
If you know you have to see the sell, like, can you go back to the 12-hour, please, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Todd, can you give us your influences that make you take the trade? So
That's why I wanted to come here to the 12 hour. So can you squeeze or make it, no, not squeeze it. Sorry, make it wider so I can see the actual candle. Y'all see that 12-hour bearish order block? The first hump of that M? That was my setup, right? This was last week. What day is that, Kim? I can't see it because you got your toolbar down there.
That was on the last two.
So it was 2 weeks ago on Tuesday the 13th, right? This was my setup. So if there's a few things about this setup, you see the double highs that she just marked up, and price took those highs, right? Price took the liquidity out the market. It took those highs and it went down and it broke the low. That's a change of character, right? So once it broke that low, after it took those highs, it's telling me that it's going to sell. That is my sell signal. It's not my entry, it's my sell signal. So that's why I said this is the trade that I want to take. Now, keep in mind where we are. I knew that this was the last week of February. I saw the February bullish candle. I knew we needed to sell, even if it's just a pullback, right? And we talked about how many pips that pullback was, like over 300 pips to the pullback. So understanding that as a trader, I knew that this was my sell setup. Okay, once you get this setup, how far is the pullback going before you get in the trade? Can we drop down to the 1 hour? Okay, so you see that big imbalance? You see that huge imbalance in that candle? Everybody see that?
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So this is where I would get triggered into a trade. Now, this is the problem with this. That's about 98 pips of imbalance, right? So you as a trader have to be comfortable with whatever risk you put on this trade. So the danger of you until the trade comes up to Kim's 88 right there is that you might not get into the trade. The dangers of you taking the trade at the beginning of that imbalance is you might go and draw down all 90, 99 or 98 pips. So as a trader, you have to come up with, okay, maybe I can use
Wait a minute, hold on. You're saying you get
yes,
trade from here?
yeah, that's to
Sheesh.
ICT. That is your entry. I mean, because that's the imbalance. You know, it is about a 98 pip difference. So what I would say to you is, I didn't want to take 98 pips. So I wanted to get put in there about where Kim's cursor is now. And then I would just put a hedge up there at where her 88 is. Right? So that's what I chose to do. And hey, if the hedge get picked up, I have to deal with it. And obviously I had to deal with it. So those were the reasons and my triggers into this trade. Now, ideally, I would have liked to see a smaller zone, but it gave me what it gave me. I took the trade because I was aware of how many pips it was going to give me and how I can personally work this trade. So if you go up there to where go over to the current at the top at the current price action. Okay, so you see I was in this trade. Now, y'all know I'm awake on London ship. So go over to the next hump. No, not that one. The first red hump. The first red leg down. I'm sorry, at the top. The first red leg down.
This here.
Yeah. So during that red leg down, I sold, right? I was heavy on the sell side. Follow it down. Okay. So now I bought this leg up. Y'all see what time this is?
11. You bought it up. Okay.
In London, you buy this up. Yeah. So I bought this up. Now that brings me right into the morning session, right? And I understood that New York is going to give you another leg down. You see that?
Which I'm like off of the second test.
Which are what?
The second test, the second retest.
Yeah,
So,
whatever you
so once price pulled back into this zone, and Todd is a more aggressive trader than me. I would have needed to see it start breaking these lows first.
Well, but I knew it was going to break the lows based off my setup.
No, I get that, but I'm saying in order for me to confirm that what I thought, meaning price breaking this structure was going to happen, when price gets to my zone, I need to see that start seeing structure being broken, which happened here, right? These small levels here. And then I know price is coming either back to this wick here, because it's market structure and price action, or back to this order block, or close this imbalance. That would have been my entry. That's where I would have been looking for the sell.
Right. Now, if you notice, it broke and it pulled back to let you in. It broke again and pulled back a second time to let you in again. And it's about to pull back a third time. This is why I love trading GN, EN, all these. Look at how many entries it gives you. And even if you don't want to take multiple entries,
how many
go ahead.
136 pips. So that's where I would have traded it from here to because this was the last real swing, the swing low.
Right.
Although it started breaking these internal lows, you can guarantee that once it starts breaking these internal lows, it's coming back to go to this swing.
I agree. But in that 130 pip move, I know I've had about 500 pips.
Oh yeah, I know. So once it broke here, you pulled it. I got you. I see you. I see you. So once it broke here, here was your second entry, and Todd would have gotten in here. I would have been waiting for it to come back here above this high down to, so that's a extra 112 pips.
Well, but you don't have to listen. If you look at that candle, the one you just put that huge stop loss on, if you look at that candle, same criteria that I entered that first position with.
Yeah, you did on the second one.
Because it's the imbalance right there. You see the imbalance?
I know, that's why I said you would have gotten here.
Well, I'm saying this for the group, not necessarily you.
Oh.
But the imbalance is what you target for the entry into the trade. So you could have had a very small stop loss for this second, right?
12 pips.
And this is where you make your real, the lion's share of your money, because the entry of this first one, your stop loss was not very good.
20 pips.
Yeah, but the entry to the second one, you have a nice small stop, and you still have the bulk of that trade that needs to take place.
That would have been, I have 20 pips. This is my next.
Yeah, I mean, what time frame are we on now? The 1 hour.
1 hour.
You can get down to the 5 minute. I mean, it's that accurate.
It was price action. It was still price action.
That stuff is on point, man. Like this is why I like ICT stuff, because it's the time and the price. It sets right up for you. All you have to do is show up.
Yeah, it was the same. It was the same thing. Price action. Price action.
Yeah, but if you're on those lower time frames, your stop loss is so small. Now, most of the time, I'm not going to live on the 5 hour chart, especially if I'm making a killing trading it back and forth. But there are times where I'll go down there, especially if I know I'm not staying up, I'll get an entry and go to sleep, because I can get more bang for my buck.
And then here go your next one right here.
What's that? What's that stop loss? Something stupid. Now ICT himself, he'll tell you he normally keeps a 10 pip stop loss.
Like I do.
Even because a lot of these are going to give you 3 pip stops and all that other stuff. But listen, if you want to be down here living dumb with 3 or 4 pip stop loss, and I say dumb as in happy, you can do that too. But this is why I trade the way I trade, because I've had so much success, and I understand what to look for, real time when you're trading. And the thing that is significant is these imbalances that happen unique for the unique purpose of retesting and pushing further down. But anywho, it is what it is.
I was going to ask, do you all set pending orders like in those?
Yeah, that's
if
I'm not staying up, if I'm not going to be up, or if I've been up too long, but I see where my entry will be once price returns, you can I set a pending order.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if I think the move is gonna happen when I'm asleep, I'm just gonna set a limit.
And if you work, that's going to be the best option for you anyway, because you can't keep your eyes on the chart. Yeah, definitely use those stop and limit orders.
That's for sure.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Any other questions? And
Hey, Terry,
Yeah, yeah.
you can get 2 or 3 F-150s if you do this. 2 or 3 of them.
not F-150.
Oh, oh, you better believe I'm checking it out because I already see what a third entry could be.
Hey, you should already see what the third one going.
We're gonna buy up. We're gonna buy a little bit
Hey,
more.
I'm in
Right
the buy
around
already, Terry.
1.942.
Terry,
Where's
I told
going,
you I'm
Terry?
already in the buy. I
Where's
told you I'm
going,
in the buy.
Terry?
Huh?
Where's it going?
We're gonna buy up to about 1.942 and
Yeah. Hey,
1.944.
I don't think
no,
it's
Right in that
I
area.
don't think it's going that high. I don't think it's
hey,
going.
no,
That's
I think
inbound, ain't it?
I think it's coming right here. It's
no, it's
already
going.
tapped.
I
No,
can go with
listen,
I can go with that, but I think it
listen.
might
The
go up a little
reason,
bit more.
Tim, the reason why you have that bullish order block is because you're going through there. It's going through there to that next zone. To that, it's
A little baby bullish
oh,
motor.
that baby order block is going to push it through that baby zone. It's going to push it right through that baby zone.
If
If
it
we go
goes
up
to
there,
if it goes anywhere, I think it'll go to this price action.
oh,
This
Kim, it's going past that. It's going to that zone right there.
Mhm.
Not the one that's been tapped, the one below it.
Right here.
The order block right there below it. The bearish order block with all the imbalance.
The bearish order
Yeah,
block.
right there. Keep go to
Right
right there.
here.
Right there. That's where it's going.
Oh, nah, I don't think it's going there.
I'm telling you, I'm in the buy already. That's where it's going.
Okay.
My
Because it's
TP,
gonna
my
fill, it's
TP
gonna fill
is
that
the bottom of
gap.
that green
That's the
candle.
imbalance I was looking at too.
Yeah, my
Okay.
TP is the bottom of that green candle.
Okay. Right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because if you do candle math, if you put those 3 bullish candles together, that's going to be one solid candle on a higher time frame, and that's going to be your order block.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I personally think it's going higher than that. Go back to that time frame, Kim.
But I don't think it's going to go all the way up there yet. I think
Oh,
it's
it
going to
is.
pull back and then go to this zone and then push up to that zone.
Well, that's
I
to me
thought
that's immaterial. But if you
that's,
think about
that's disingenuous.
Is
well,
this
I
how
mean,
every one of y'all calls go?
yeah, well, who cares if it goes to that black line?
Because
I mean,
because I don't want to be 50 pips.
but listen, I wouldn't be 50 pips in drawdown. I got in at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, not at that wick, a little bit up, right there. So what I'm telling you is if I'm bearish for GA for this week, right? If I'm bearish for GA this week, I'm looking for it to buy up first. So it can take the liquidity.
I just like to sniper. I gotta have a sniper entry.
Well, that's cool. But listen, so go back to that 5 minute. I'm gonna show you an unmitigated block that's above that wick.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just do?
Block above the wick.
I don't even know what you just did.
So I'm back on the 1 hour.
So maybe it's the 15 minute. Go to 15. Oh, that's the hour right there. So you see that order block higher.
Oh, you mean all the way up here?
Well, no, go to the left, right there. Right there. Okay, the wick has been tapped. So the body hasn't been tapped. It's probably going to that body. How many pips is that to that body?
Well, personally, I think this is the swing. I think it's gonna pull here and keep going. But
no, it ain't. But sit, go to that body. See what body right there. I mean, this is what I do every month. I do
which
this
body? Which body?
right above that green line, from where price is now to right above your green line into the body of that order block.
Oh, right here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How many pips is that?
From where price is now?
Yep.
77
77.
pips.
Yeah. So that's where I think it's going. My TP is at the at the one below, but I think price is pulling back up there, and then I think it'll sell from there.
Okay.
This is definitely going to pull back. It's not keep buying. It's time and price. It's not time for it. Listen, if this is,
But when you
if,
say that, what do you mean?
well, that's what I've explained this. So down, go to the 2 month, go to the monthly, the 2 month, any of those candles.
The monthly.
Okay, so just delete all the stuff we have on here. Just go to delete all that stuff. Okay. So you look at this monthly candle.
Mm-hmm.
You have a small pullback last month, right? Did we hit the golden zone for last month? No.
You talking about
If you fibbed last 2 months ago, you fibbed the golden, no.
I'm so sorry.
Just that bullish candle with that bullish order block. Fib the bullish green candle.
Right here.
Come on.
All right, I'm making this difficult. Go to the 2 month chart. Go to the 2 month chart. This way it won't be difficult. Fib that last green candle, last month's green candle. Fib.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mark up your golden zone. So that's where price needs to come. Even if it's going to buy, the time for it to buy is after it pulls into that zone. What we all have to know as traders, there's a reason why price expands. Price expands around news, right? Do y'all agree with that? There's when price takes off, it's generally some news event or some fundamental reason that takes price from one spot to the next spot. So whenever it expands, it creates imbalance. Okay, so let's look at what just happened with GA. Something happened when price was at 186, and it expanded. So right, price expanded.
Yep, pushed up.
Which left an imbalance. It broke a high.
And it tapped into that imbalance.
But go show the high that it broke.
Okay, right here.
Right. So now, understanding what price needs to do, it needs to go back and fill the imbalance. Even if you're bullish and you feel like price is going to buy, it will be after it taps that imbalance, not before. It'll be after. There is no news that's going to make GBP just get the hell out of here right now.
Okay.
So you expect it to come back. It's time for it to pull back. Why is it time? It's the first of the month. It's a new candle, right? It ran for 2 months. It ran straight up for 2 months. It didn't pull back in close imbalances. It ran for 2 months. Now it's time to get the pullback. This is why when you trade those monthly candles or whatever, you have a greater degree of success. You know which candles are going to pull back and not. If you want to see candles that don't pull back, y'all remember when Russia invaded Ukraine, and then like the price dropped for all the GBPs and the EURs. If you go back and you look at those monthly candles, they did not retrace. Price just dropped. It was based on an event, right? You understood that, man, price is dropping because something's going on, right? So now when you see these monthly candles, they're going to connect if there's no news event. So you can expect price to pull back because it's that time. It's the very reason why you look for things to happen at certain times. It's why we all pay attention to 4-hour candles, right? Hey, man, this 4-hour candles has imbalance. Most of us say, okay, we're probably going to go back and fill this imbalance. Why? Why are we filling the imbalance now? Because the new 4-hour candle opening is pulling back. Or if we get an hour candle this long, the next hour candle will be like, well, it's probably going to pull back now. Why are you saying it's going to pull back now? Why didn't it pull back in the middle of that hour? It's because time is always going to be a factor whenever it comes to trading. So time and price. What did price do? Right? What did price do last week? What did price do the last 2 weeks? Where's the liquidity? You know, so you look at those things, and you can piece it together, the time and price. Mm-hmm. If you notice, whenever these moves are made, I've shown everybody repeatedly, hey man, if you look at the London kill zone or the New York kill zone, you get, those are where the moves happen. Time and price. Even if the price is going to buy, it's going to give the people who are participating in the market in London session to get in on that buy. If it's going to sell, it's going to give people, you know, in both of those market participants to get, it's going to allow them to get in on that trade. So that's what I mean by time and price. And I know at first it's a little awkward, and at first you don't notice it, but soon you'll start noticing it. If there's anything that happens out of whack, news, and you see price shoot up, that is why price always eventually comes back to the imbalance. And you understand that, hey man, when price comes to this imbalance, we're going to get a reaction. It's why Kim always said, well, it's going to react here. It's going to react. Well, how do you know that? How do you know price is going to react, Kim?
Because it's in an area of supply.
Well, but exactly. But how do you know? You know, whenever people ask me, how do I know what do I mean by time and price? I know that it's time to pull back because the candle just opened, right? I know it's time because we didn't pull back.
Because it broke the high.
We broke structure. We got imbalance, you know, and the candle's open. That's the time to pull back. When the last thing I got to do is, what kind of news is keeping this from pulling back? None. There's no news that's out there like, man, the pound is doing great. The economy is smoking. Hell, they said that they're in a recession. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we should expect prices going to fall. I mean, it lines up with everything that's going on. Does that clear that up?
No, I get this part. I get, you know, once price breaks structure, and I get, you know, it's going to pull back. But you know me. I need to see the structure. And I know you're going to say, no, that wasn't structure. I know you're going to say price broke structure here. I get it. Violated the order block.
Well, it hasn't had time to do anything else. I mean, that was the first day.
Now, once I see this violate, then I'll be convinced that it's going down here.
So here's you're right. Here's two things that already went in our favor, right? Mm-hmm. We broke the low, and we got a lower high. I mean, okay. Wait a minute, hold on, because you see the lower high, and I see what you're saying. You're saying this is lower than this. But how I see it, because I'm still seeing it as bullish, right? Uh-huh. I'm seeing that price could tap into this order block and then start pushing up. Like, that's how I see it. I understand coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm just saying what we have now. Until this leg finishes, right? It's in the middle. Until this leg finishes. Yep. It hasn't broke that high. So, you know, I'm saying that it's going lower. And you're saying that
I'm saying I'm just waiting for confirmation.
So I'm already in the trade and you're not in the trade. Anybody who's not in the trade can't participate at this point anyway.
I will participate when it break here, it come here, and then go to here.
I'm with you. And that's cool. All I'm saying is I got in the trade earlier because my signal hit earlier. Time and price. That 12-hour bearish order block. and price reacted to it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, how far
You
it
said
goes.
it's 12 hour?
That 12-hour, yeah, that 12-hour bearish order block that I talked about earlier.
12 hour. Hello, this one.
Yeah, yeah. So that order block played out perfectly, right? All I'm saying is I'm bearish for the higher, I mean, for the longer run based on the higher time frames. And you're saying you're bullish until structure shows you bearish, which is fine. I mean, I respect that because you can only trade what you see. All I'm saying is I'm anticipating price to continue breaking down because the higher time frames are saying that price is going to break down.
At this point, I have to agree with Todd on this, and because that lower low isn't valid. But listen, the lower low isn't valid until a higher high is made. So that lower low that you had inside that channel, that lower low has to have a higher high in order for it to be valid.
What do you mean?
High,
This here?
that low, yeah, that low right there.
Yeah.
It will only be valid unless that high broke the high to the left, and it did not do that. So price is gonna fall.
No, I get that. I get that. But what my time and studying, so this is my, because this is what I see as the swing, right?
Right.
So it's pushed up here, and then it didn't start breaking until it came. I'm just going to use this, push it all the way up here. And so for me, because it hasn't broken this low yet.
I don't have a problem with that either, Kim.
No,
I don't
no,
have
no,
a problem
no. Because it hasn't broken this low yet, I'm in my mind it's still bullish.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, I got a question too. If you go back to the weekly, Kim,
The weekly.
because I want to know, can you count like inner swing high and swing low? So basically, kind of like what Ty's saying, the very bottom of that weekly for the last leg down,
You're talking about this
and
one
it
here?
go up, no, all the way down at the very bottom,
Right
right
here.
there. Now, if I would say, okay, that's my new swing low, and then it went above what you just said, so I would go with Ty to saying, okay, it's going to sell. And if it doesn't break that bottom, what I would call maybe the newer swing low, no, back to that bottom, we come right there, and meets that and then buy up. Or if it breaks that, that would be my new swing low. I'm asking, is that a valid idea?
So
You understand what I'm saying?
based off market structure, right? So we're going here. We're going here, not breaking this low. As you can see, that's the low right there. This didn't break this low and then started breaking structure. So I know that a pullback is coming. I do know that. Okay. Now, do I think the pullback is going to be selling down here? No, because for me, it did not break this last swing low. My thought is it's going to pull back to then continue buying to the top, continue buying to the top side. That's my thought process.
Well, listen, this is my argument against what you're saying, Kim. And I have to say you're being disingenuous.
Oh,
well, look, this is why. This is why. Show me the chart that goes up and never pulls back.
Show you a chart that goes up.
That goes up and never pulls back.
There is a chart that never.
Well, you haven't shown me. You haven't shown me a 50% pullback from breaking that high right there. It broke your swing high. Show me your swing high. That
right here.
No. Keep go over to
right
left,
here,
right
here.
That's your swing high. Now put a line right there. Now I need you to show me the pullback from breaking that swing high.
Right here.
Well, put the fib on it. Show me that we pull back 50%. Put the fib on it. That's not.
Hold on. Slow your roll.
That's not what we better not measure from right there. That's Kim.
The whole leg.
The whole leg. Yeah, that right there.
On
right
this.
there.
Oh.
Yep,
Okay.
from right there to right there.
Okay. 50%?
Nope.
It's right there.
No. There you go.
That was a hair off.
It's still off. It's still off. Now, is there any imbalance in that range that caused that break?
This range.
I see it right now.
This range or
No,
this range?
that right there, where you got your right where you putting your
Yeah,
cursor.
yeah, there's a lot, there's a ton of imbalance.
That's the imbalance that has to be cleared up. If you go to the daily, I guarantee you that's a huge imbalance right there where your 61 is.
I understand.
So that's the imbalance that is coming back to. And obviously we haven't broke your swing low, but we broke some internal structure to the bottom side. We can't ignore that because the internal breaks is what tells us that we're going lower. Those internal breaks are significant.
Okay.
Can you go to maybe a smaller time zone, time frame, and show those internal
you see it right there.
breaks?
You
These
see
are the internal right here.
There you go. You see all that was a significant level, and it got broke.
Okay, I see where that was broken. Yeah.
So now, if you feel from the top,
Okay.
if you
Now,
feel if you feel from the top to the internal break low, feel to the bottom. Now, where's the pullback?
You're saying your pullback is like 50%, 618.
It's past the 61, right? Which is a good pullback. So now you got a double top at the 61. What you gonna do?
A double top at the 61.
It's just north of the 61, but yeah, it's what I'm telling you is it's a good.
I still think it's coming up right here.
Hey, listen.
I think it's gonna come up to
Draw your trend line on top of those two double tops right there. What direction what direction is the price going?
It's going down, but
listen.
That's one. You need what, at least two touches to confirm. Well, two touches for that trend to go that way, and three to confirm, right?
But
that's one touch.
I
need for price to violate this order block first.
Well, I think we got to give it time, but I think right now, what it feels like to me is we all standing on a train track, and it's about 9 o'clock at night. We look down, we see a light. You trying to convince us that that's a street light? I tell you that's a damn train. Hey. And I listen, I understand. I don't want to try to take your smoke. I understand why you're stomping so hard, because the low hasn't been broke. I get it, and you're 100% correct. It hasn't been broke. And listen, when it does get broken, there will be another trade opportunity, right? So I think there are stages and there are levels to trading. So when I first started trading, I used to wonder how people would get in at the wicks. But you kind of understand the higher time frame tells you what's going to happen next. Like when you see a bearish 4-hour order block, why we run our behind down to the 15-minute chart? Because the 4-hour told us something was going to happen on the 15-minute chart. This is the same thing. This is the same thing.
I totally agree. Just like it tapped into this order block, I agree. It's going to tap into that area of supply, and in which it did, and it pulled back, right? It pulled back, and yes, it broke internal, but I'm looking at swings. So
I'm with you. I just say we haven't had enough time to break the swing. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But even if we don't break this swing, If price taps into this daily order block and violates the order block, then I can see then I can, because I need to see the breaker structure. You know, I'm the second leg. I'm always looking at the second leg, because the second leg will take you higher, what you think is the second leg, because at that point I'm trading what I think and not what I see. But if I see this order block get violated, then I can pull in to the imbalance or the institutional candle and then continue selling it down. That's just my
Yeah, listen, I don't
I need to see the breaker structure in the
I
second
don't
leg.
disagree.
In the second
But
leg.
because I got the entry that I got, I was able to make a few dollars.
Yeah.
Based on that 12-hour bearish order block, and selling down from there, buying it back up, and now selling. And I got a buy position for it to buy when the market opens.
You got a buy position.
Yeah, I dropped down. I showed you where I got in at.
Oh,
dropped down to the
in
1 hour.
Oh, 1 hour.
Yeah, remember we talking about that? And we got that bullish order block.
Oh, you're saying you're gonna get it up in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I believe that we could take the liquidity from those two short highs and tap into that order block up there. Tap into the meat of that order block. And to me, that would satisfy some liquidity. Now, y'all hear me say, hey man, where's the liquidity, right? Or you hear Rose always say, well, where's the liquidity? If you put a trend line on the top of those two of those highs right there, those recent highs.
Did you say a trend line?
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it on that one. I would put it just on the last two. Because I think it's going to run those last two.
You think it's gonna run these?
Yes. And tap into the meat of that order block. Above those two.
Okay.
Right? And then sell. That will satisfy. That will satisfy the liquidity. You think it's going to go there and sell? I mean, maybe it does go there, sell, and make a double
break this low and then go back up here to
I mean, maybe. I don't see it like that, but maybe that'll happen. If that happens, I have to kill my buy position. I don't think we made a bullish order block just for it to go tap right there and sell. But maybe. I still think that's kind of conjecture. But if it does that, I know why you think the way you think. Because remember last week we had a discussion about EN, and you said, I think it's going to take those lows before it goes up. And I'm like, no, I think it's going to go up first to get liquidity to come down and break the lows, because I'm bearish.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. You say EN?
Sweet baby Jesus. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking you saying the opposite. Was it bullish or bearish?
Remember me, you, and Newhoff was talking, and you see those lows. You thought price was going to go down and take out those lows. Where's Monday? That's Sunday right there. So you see how price started. You said it was going to take the lows and go higher. Remember that? It's equal lows down there. I said, no, I think price is going to go up first, then come down and take out those equal lows. The market leaves those equal lows as targets. And you said, no, I think it's going to sweep the lows before it goes up. Now, listen, I had no dreams that it would go as high as it went. But I knew it would leave the equal lows because I'm bearish. It's going to sell back down there and take out those equal lows.
Okay.
So because the market is bearish, it's going to go up to seek liquidity first before it pushes down. If the market is bullish, you want to see it go down to seek the liquidity before it pushes up.
Okay. So because it didn't break these lows, now I know we were talking about these lows over here, but I'm saying because it didn't break, well, And I think we looked at it and said we knew it was going to buy because
Right. We knew it was going to
because
buy. I didn't think it would buy that high.
it broke
To me,
here and then pulled back to the 78.
to me, that's so. If you think, I mean, I would fib it the opposite direction. I would fib
Oh,
it
I'm
from.
saying because it came to a key level, right? It came to this key level and then broke structure, right? So that's why I was saying we fibbed
Well,
here.
but I still think you're looking at it backwards. I think it came
No,
from the top,
I get it. It is selling. So,
and I
but
think it came from the top and broke structure. So let's look at it. Wait, that it broke structure. It broke through your black line. You see how it came from
I get it. You,
right there.
I get it.
It
You're
broke
saying
broke
this
structure.
here.
Yeah.
But
Now
once
it pulled
it's
back
at
into your
key
61.
level and broke structure, that's when we knew it was buying. That's when I said it was buying back up.
But
At least
I think, but I think you ran through the point that I'm making.
what was that?
If you fib it the way I'm doing it, it broke structure and it pulled back to your 61. Now it sold again and it failed to break that bottom. Now I thought it was going to pull back, but I didn't think it was going to pull back that high. But if you look at what it did when it pulled back, what did it do? It took the liquidity from that high right there.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take all this liquidity.
No. It ain't. It's done. Look at the liquidity it took. See the high over there? Keep going.
Right
Right?
here?
No, come back down. Right
Right
there.
here?
Yes. It took that liquidity. Now, that's the January candle. Why did it wick? Go to the monthly.
I think it's gonna push up one more time.
That thing is pushing. It's gonna push. It's gonna get pushed off the cliff. Is what it's gonna do. It's gonna get pushed off the cliff. So it can take that wick off the monthly candle, but it's pushing down. Go to the 2 month because I don't like the way this looks. This is gonna be a bullish candle. Okay, so there's a tide order block, a tide bearish order block, and price pushed up into that order block.
Okay.
So if you fib that red candle, we probably pushed to the 61. In fact, you did fib the red candle. Look like it.
I didn't fib it.
61. Man, that thing's selling like a bug. It's a wrap, bro. That's done. That's done, so baby. That right there is perfect.
Let me take a screenshot. Let me take a screenshot.
Please take a screenshot. You know it's selling. That ain't no question.
Wait a minute. I need to take another.
Hey, as a matter of fact, can you put one of your ugly A trend lines on here, please? I want to see if we broke it. I want to see if we broke that. Did you do that? Did we break and retest one of them ugly trend lines? Did we do that? That would have looked like me.
You're such a hater.
Hey, I just tried to see. I'm trying to see something.
Hater.
I just want to see. I want to see. Make sure you run it across the bottom of them counters. What are you doing? No. I'm talking about. Oh,
you say what?
Run it from the bottom.
Right, I'm about to.
Oh, I think we. Oh hell no! That's not what I'm talking about, Kim. Y'all
That's it. That's
no,
it.
Kim. No. Oh, Kim, run it across all the bottoms of them candles, right up through that red candle.
No, this is how I do it.
Oh hell no! Hey, y'all hear that? Hey, listen, y'all listen. That's the sound of Kim moving the goalpost, y'all.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
And if you want me to make it even wider, I'll even go from here to here.
Kim, hold on, stop.
But you can't take it. Can't take it.
How do I draw on the screen? I want to try to draw on the screen.
No, I'm not even gonna tell you how to draw on the screen.
I tried to draw on the screen, girl. Listen.
You gotta hit the annotation. You gotta hit the little pin in the bottom left corner.
Oh yeah, Kim.
Oh, here we go to Zumba.
That's where your trend line need to go, right on the bottom of these candles.
That is not how you draw the trend.
That is your trend line. It touches.
You making that
Kim, I'm not making that up. That's where the majority of your touches are.
That's not how I draw my trend line.
But you're wrong. Your
I'm
trend
telling
line
you
should
how I
be
draw my
it should be touching all the bottoms of these candles. And price has broke through your trend and it touched
I'm
it,
hold
it
this
went
month
back in
on the
retail.
daily. On this, go to the daily.
Oh my God. I can't believe you over here. Kim, you over here cheating. So
Yeah.
oh my God. That is hilarious.
Lord, why did we show him how to draw on the screen? Now
Yeah, I'm
you
glad you
gotta
did.
you have to delete it.
I did. I think did
there
I,
you
did I delete it now?
Yeah. So you want me to draw on these right here.
Yeah, you get more touches. That was the actual trend until it broke off.
This is how, but this is how I do mine right there. That's how.
Okay, but don't worry. Hey, we'll tear that one up next week.
So once it comes here, I think it's gonna start buying right there. I think it's not gonna break this swing right here because that's
Hey,
what
that's
it's.
cool.
That's
Hey,
what.
Terry.
I'm listening. I'm
Hey, we're
listening.
gonna make sure Kim got a buy position. Hey, in fact, hey, listen, put a buy limit in right
Nope.
now.
Nope.
Put on Monday, put a buy limit at 170, 173.
Nope.
Why not?
Because I need to see what happens when price get here first. And then I will make a decision.
I know.
Then I will make the decision.
Hey, I know your decision ain't gonna be no damn buy, that's for sure.
See, we'll see, we'll see.
Hey, not you the market structure queen. You saw the red
Yes,
candles.
sir. Yes, sir. Queen.
Well, I did always think the trend line was supposed to make the touches too. That's what I did think. I mean, I don't know.
This is a touch. This is one touch, two touch.
Hey Terry, that's the sound of Kim moving that goalpost.
No, it is not. Two touches. And then you have these little internal ones here. Yes, it can break the trend line. But now it's got to break the swing. Sir.
Yeah, that's what it's going to do. I mean, you got to give it time. It's going down. It's going down to break the swing.
And thank you.
So Todd, you saying all of y'all are correct, but you're just saying that she getting in late to the party.
Yeah, which is fine. She's not trading on time and price. She's just trading market structure, which is cool. All I'm saying is the same way that we use the 4 hour and then get in on the 15-minute. That's all I'm doing with the monthly and the 2 month and the weekly. They all telling a story, so you just kind of line the story up and you look for your entry whenever it's supposed to happen. I mean, that's why I was looking for shorts on GA. On all of them, I was looking for shorts, but the trade setup didn't present itself. It just presented itself on GA. Not EN and EA. I'm still bearish on those pair, but it didn't give me a setup. Now I see, I mean, we see a sell setup in this one right here, at least I do. But it's after the fact.
It's after the fact. You talking about this move right here?
Yeah, that last leg right there, with all them red candles, the last big deep red leg right there. What day is that?
Friday.
The 28th.
I'm on the daily. November 20.
Oh, that's November. Yeah, so I mean that's a long time ago. But I'm looking for something recent, like something that would have told me to sell in the last couple of days, and we just got those big bullish candles in the last couple of days.
I think price is coming up here. Price action. And then maybe sell down to here. And
what
then
does the weekly look like? What is the weekly
the weekly bullish.
that wicked out where? At that order block? Why wick out of that order block, Kim?
Because it ain't, because
Mm.
the week ended before I can keep pushing.
I guess it. Hey, drop down to the 4 hour. Let me. Is there a bearish order block on that 4 hour?
A bearish 4 hour wick rejection.
Mm.
I see wick rejection.
Okay, I see it too, Kim. What you
Mm.
think gonna win? You think that head and shoulders ain't gonna stand up?
This little crooked head and
I
shoulder.
tell you what, Kim. When the market open,
Mhm.
we go live and you buy this. Hey, put a 2 lot buy position on there.
Mm-mm.
Hey, convince us.
Mm-mm.
Hey, that right there. It looked like to me. Oh, that thing about to fall, man.
It's
It looked
about
like
to pull back
it's
here
like a
and
house
then
on
keep
stilts.
going. Pull back here and then keep going.
Is that what you think? So
Oh.
just buy position in at 177.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, y'all heard it.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Hold on. Let me make a note.
Please mark that up.
Pull back for the continuation.
So Kim, it's gonna pull back and just leave all that imbalance right there.
Yeah, it does it all the time.
Okay, so it's just gonna leave it right there
It came and got this, filled this imbalance and
and got out of there.
getting out of Dodge.
Okay. All right now. Can you go down to the 15 minutes?
Go down to the 15. Mm-hmm.
Because you see that imbalance up there at the top.
Up here?
Yeah. If it buys up, that's where it's going.
Okay. Let me see.
And then it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell hard.
Okay. No, I agree. I'm on board that it's gonna pull back to this
So
zone here.
go back to the
Then
15
keep
minutes.
pushing up.
Go back to the 15 minutes, okay? You've been disingenuous.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So before price went up,
Mhm.
draw the line to your swing low.
Right here?
Yeah, your swing. That it should be your swing low. That should be your swing low right there.
So we got this push up, this pull back, and this push up.
Okay. Draw your line where your swing low was. And I say was because I want it to rest in peace. That's a chalk. That's a chalk for me. The CHOCH.
I know how to spell.
Okay. So after that chalk, we're gonna go up there to the imbalance.
Okay.
Now we can take it short.
Okay. So yes, if price comes up here
You can take it short
and
all
starts
the way down.
breaking structure, then
Break it.
I'll take it all the way to here.
Yeah, it is gonna. I mean, it
I'm
just
saying
told you it was gonna
you're
break structure.
saying it is. I get what you're saying, but the market is gonna do what the market wants to do.
I know, but it just told us what it's gonna do. That's what I mean. That's what the chalk was. The chalk told us that it was gonna go down.
But so now I'm taking it to the next.
No. Don't take it there because it's gonna go. It's gonna go past it. Now it might bounce, but it's going past there.
I think it's gonna come here and keep pushing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Right there.
Okay.
Right there.
So you saying it's gonna buy up all the way to move to the left, Kim?
Huh?
So you saying once it gets to that support level, it's gonna buy up past all that? Yeah.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
And what would you take it to? What would you take the buy to?
These
Hold
highs.
on, Terry. Hold on, Terry. We got to give it a little bit more room. Can you feel? Can you feel? Bro, can you feel that move, that impulse move?
Yeah, sure. This
No,
down
no, feel it from the bottom up.
from right
Yeah.
here.
I want you to feel it from where it started.
From here?
No, it didn't start right there, Kim. You had a big
All the way down here.
well, listen, we got okay from
Are
the
you
bottom to that first swing move. Did we get a pullback?
bottom to this first swing?
No
Go
pullback.
back to the 38.
So now keep just extend it up to the very top now. Extend that whole thing. So that's a whole move because it didn't get a pullback.
No, I like to trade from these zones because
No, Kim.
wait, because listen, Linda, because these two, when it pulls back to the 23.6 or 38,
Kim, is that a discounted zone?
it goes to the negative 60. No, it's
Is that-
not. But what I know about the fib and the pullbacks is that when it comes to one of these two, if that's where it stops, it's going to the negative 618. That's what I do know. That's what I know.
Under what conditions?
Under the conditions that I studied on the fib.
So what? No,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's not
what
at
conditions
a
make it happen like that?
news.
A news event.
Mm-hmm.
A news event.
Mm-hmm.
So what GBP news do we have next week that's going to prevent this from going up? From retracing.
Forex Factory.
Please.
Hold on, sir. Next week. Go to next week. GBP.
Yeah.
There's an orange candle on Wednesday.
Is it orange or red?
It's orange.
What does it say?
What is this? Oh no, wait a minute. Euro NZD. My bad. There's a red candle, a Euro red candle on Thursday. Monetary policy statement, main refinancing rate at 8:15.
So let's wait. I like this. So it says it's a monetary policy, which means interest rate. So this happened what day?
This is on Thursday. This on the 7th.
You think they raising interest rates?
I don't know. And you know you're talking to the wrong person about.
Yeah, we can Google that. Google is probably gonna laugh when you say is the ECB raising interest rates Thursday. It'll probably laugh. But in the meanwhile, if you look at your golden zone, it's strangely located in an area that has all that imbalance. What are the odds that we're not going there?
I don't know.
I mean, if they raise interest rates, then maybe it wouldn't reach there. But I would argue that that is going up first, which would tell you that it's going to be a sell for the rest of the week. So I believe we're going to go up to that green area, and then you can target all that decade. How many pips is that from the area we have marked out?
150 pips.
Yeah. Terry said he can flip his account twice.
Terry better.
Yes, sir.
Terry better.
Yeah, you didn't discourage me about GJ.
I discouraged you?
Yeah. You said it was gonna buy, and I was looking forward to sell.
No, I wait a minute. I said I was gonna buy.
Well, you said earlier. That's what I'm saying, man. You confusing me.
I don't think I said it was gonna buy. I don't know.
Yeah, see, you
Look
did.
at it on the daily. Look at it
Hey,
on the daily. You said, I'm
exactly.
telling you, you said it for that one now.
All that head and shoulders up there. You
I'm
said, hey, man.
no, I know I didn't say it was gonna buy, especially
Hey,
being
we
under
recording
this
this.
That's why you throw me off at because in the Discord you said the analysis was perfect, but
the
when you said it earlier, you
analogy
did say it
was.
was gonna buy. Go to the higher time frame. You said buy. I'm telling you, go on
Man,
one of the time
hold on,
frame.
hold
You
on,
said
hold on.
buy.
Let me see. No,
Hey,
I do. No.
See, okay.
I said it's going to pull back to this zone, and I think it's going to buy from here. That's exactly what I said. I
All
said,
right, all right then. That's what I'm saying. You discouraged me.
and heck,
But maybe I don't
keep
know.
going.
so you don't believe any of these pairs they're gonna pull back?
Look, we've been fighting about. I've been saying GJ has been buying, and I'm not saying it's not going to pull back, but I'm just saying it's still bullish in my head until it breaks.
And
Until it breaks.
it can still be bullish. Is it going to pull back?
Price always pulls back.
Well, let's fit the candle. Go to the
Like
2 month.
price broke this high here. Price broke this high and it pulled back. I get that's what I see. Same thing here. Price broke these highs here and now it's pulling back. It's in a swing. It has got to break this low, break this zone, break this low, pull back, and then I will sell it down to here. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick beside them.
Okay, but go back to the hour and then what we say?
It's still gonna be the same. It's still gonna be the same. Now, are we talking about a sell here? This could
Yeah,
happen.
from there to the bottom of your, from that zone to the bottom of that, where you got the bottom support at.
You talking about from here to here, or you talking about
Yeah.
from here
Or from there to there, or like you said, even at the equal low,
on the zone? Mm-hmm.
yeah, zone to zone.
Yep.
So is it gonna do that first and then buy? Or is it just gonna go straight up and start buying? That's what I'm saying.
I can't answer that question because I don't know what the market. I don't know what the market is gonna do. Market
Hey,
might
man.
break. Market might break right here and then keep pushing.
Oh my God. Hey, Kim is on some comedy, man.
I got it from you. I got it from you.
Oh, oh my God.
But as of right now, this is creating liquidity or engineered liquidity is given a key level, right? So it's either got to break below to sell down or come up here, start breaking structure to the downside to then keep pushing down. So it's got to do one of the two. It might bounce between here for the next week or two. We don't know.
This your path now. This your path. That's why I'm on it.
And that's why I say this might bounce. This is an order block here at the zone. It might come down here and create another order block at this zone.
Hey,
So
Kim,
it might bounce. Yes, sir.
strangely to me,
Strangely.
it looked like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob, and it looks like a head and shoulders.
No, I get that. I get it. I see that. I see it like clear as day. I can see it clear as day. But what I'm saying to you, until price gets to one of my zones, that is when I will pull the trigger. I'm not doing nothing right here.
But I
Even
think,
if it breaks
But
my
if I pull, okay, now, but if I pull the trigger already at that second tap, then
right
I'm
here,
already in it. Yeah.
you already
Not
in.
the first one, but the second one. Yeah, I'm already in.
I'm proud of you, Terry. I'm proud of you.
It came, went up, went down, came back and retested, and I got in.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, I'm glad she's finally admitting that trade is gonna go down.
I think, of course, I think it's going to go down to then start pushing back up.
She is gonna push it back up from somewhere.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. As long as it gets to that support down there,
And
I'm cool with that. Because how many pips that is?
it's going to push down. It's going to push down.
Almost 200 pips.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. That's 200 pips. And guess what? When we get to there, if it buy up, I'm with that too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting to see what it's going to do.
I'm waiting too. I sure need to push down and give me them 200 pips.
That was 158 pips. But you can
But
go.
still,
Well, 158. I'm cool with that.
we can make 200 out of 158.
You might
Yep,
get.
because you know it's not gonna go straight down there. It's gonna pull back and get.
Hey, I'm about to kick some people out because they ain't saying nothing.
They better be glad Nawaf ain't in here.
Yeah, they are co-signing crew.
What?
And especially Kyler and Chanel. I'm
Yeah,
sure gonna say their name. I'm gonna say them two names.
Oh, no, you didn't call out Chanel. And who
I'm
else?
calling them out. I'm calling them out. Kyler and Chanel. I'm calling them two
I'll
out.
never say that.
Kai too?
Who?
He calling out Kai and Chanel.
Leave me out of this, Terry.
He just mad because they
I
want.
know you in it, ma'am. You in it. You in it.
He just mad because they want a challenge. That's all.
And one of them still didn't show her work like you said they had to do. I don't recall.
She did.
Chanel did. I don't remember Kyler going through her trade.
I
I'm just saying.
did.
3 weeks late, Terry. You 3 weeks late.
Huh?
You are 3 weeks late.
Oh, all right. I need some backup, Chanel.
You 3 weeks late.
And wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm good on let it slide. I ain't got no other choice.
Are they just trading GJ?
Who?
I don't know what they trading.
No, they trade whatever.
I think Chanel trading UJ.
They trade
She
whatever they
denied
want.
it? What's that?
They trade whatever they want to trade.
Kyra, what are you trading?
Kai was trading Bitcoin at one time. Kai, you trading Bitcoin still?
Hello.
My mic. No, I'm not trading that until I get the account back. March the
Gotta
5th.
get our account back.
Oh, on the thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think Kai, I think I saw an email. You can set it up.
Yeah, I just emailed them back.
Mm-hmm.
She was trading before she had that account. That's all I'm gonna say.
Lord. Isaiah.
Well,
You were trading before you had that account.
Well, I knew
I didn't trade now.
Well, I'm not trading now because I packed my schedule this week because I knew I was going to be trading next week, so I took off next week. Thank you very much, Terry.
Isaiah, this is pure it's a happy hour on Friday, okay?
Yeah, I see.
It's a whole happy hour. And because Todd on here, it's even extra.
Hey, Terry, where you from, Terry?
New Orleans.
Yep, there you go. I'm from New Orleans.
New Orleans. New Orleans.
Nolans, baby, Nolans.
Nolans. Isaiah, where you from?
I'm originally from Florida, but the military got me in Texas.
Oh, you're in the
What's you at what base are you at? Man?
Fort Hood, which is Fort Cavazos now.
I retired out of Hood.
Oh yeah. That's what's up, man.
What branch of service is that?
Army.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
How long you been in the Army, Isaiah?
Thank you for your service, sir.
All right, thank you. I've been out for a minute, man.
Oh, you out?
Yes, sir.
You just stay
I did 6 years.
In
I just did it for college. Yeah, I'm in Colleen now. Yeah, I stay here.
Are you going to Central Texas?
No, I went to a different college in
Okay.
Kansas.
It's all good. It's all good. Killeen, Texas. It's all good.
I'm sure he got a story.
No, the weather is good. You know, I mean, it doesn't get like crazy cold. I mean, if you're a hot weather person, that's cool. I don't mind that area.
Yeah, it get hot.
Yeah. It's not as expensive as Austin either.
No, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's straight. I'm sure it's a lot bigger than it was. I haven't been there since like 2012.
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely done expand big time.
He said that was 100 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago.
It's definitely cheaper than here.
The Nolans ain't that
Man, they're
expensive.
going, they're going crazy with these houses now. The average house is 300 plus.
But that's everywhere. That's because they keep printing that money.
I wish I
Like
could.
that's what me and Baba was talking about. Baba is a financial advisor. I didn't know Baba was. Maybe he did say that.
Mm-hmm.
Baba's a financial advisor, but he can't tell you to trade forex. He can't even trade forex. So you know, I asked Baba. I said, Baba, you can't talk to nobody about forex and about trading. I said, well, why does the government have 210,000 Bitcoin and they've been telling you it's a scam and stay away from it. They've been telling you that for years. The next thing you know, they show up with 200,000 of them. Why do they tell us that Social Security is going to run out? Meanwhile, they got 200,000 Bitcoin. How come they just don't buy 10 Bitcoin and finance the program? Things that
That's
make
too
you,
much like right.
yeah, things that make you say,
Mm-hmm.
sound like some bull crap to me.
I'm telling Jonathan not on here, but you know he done got my wheels spinning about teaching the kids how to trade.
Jonathan who?
So I work with Jonathan's mom.
Oh
Jonathan,
yeah, I do remember that in the post. You said one of them they teaching it at the children's school, huh?
but he's older now. He's an adult now, but they taught him um she was saying he both of them were saying there was an older gentleman that came and would teach the kids how to trade about
Really?
trading, but I think they were trading stocks though, like
But
teaching just
so
teaching them the charts.
was it sanctioned by the school?
I must have been. He said it was at the school. I think it was a private school though.
Well, there you go. I mean, that stuff probably does happen in private schools, but it's the same. That's why I have aspirations to teach children too. You know, but that right there will upset the order of things.
You might come up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, all it take is one or two generations and it's a wrap. Everything changes. That's why they're working so hard to get y'all off that MetaTrader. You know, like y'all can't be trading, making money. That's crazy. But you know, I mean, it really should open everybody's eyes when you have to go get your license to be a financial advisor. You got to take these certain tests, Series 7, Series 3, and then you can't trade and you can't even talk to nobody about Forex trading. That's crazy to me.
They're trying to keep it a secret.
I don't think they're trying to keep it a secret. I just think trading has become a thing and people are making money, lots of money.
And you're not going to one of those jobs.
Mhm.
We need you at a job to keep the slave ship, running.
Mhm.
Just imagine, man, slavery has changed. They don't need to beat you no more. They beat you with bills.
Mhm.
Seriously. I mean, how many of y'all can afford to buy a house? It's a lot less people that can afford it right now. The more they print the money, the more houses become unaffordable. So there's no way you'll ever be able to buy things. Even car payments are going to get ridiculous because cars will be you will be priced out of that market.
Going to be ridiculous there already. That's why I'm trying to learn this. I told you the truck I want is 50,000-60,000. That's $800-900 a month.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just saying, because it's not going to get any better. It's going to get exponentially worse every time they print. I mean, it's the very reason why gold is going up. Gold ain't $2,000 an ounce. It's still the same damn gold. It didn't change. The only thing that changed is how many dollars are in circulation. That's why the cost of it is skyrocketing. So, that's where we at. So we got to figure this out fast, because it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg to buy a crib.
That's right, Kim. So we need to be in unison. Is GJ buying or selling?
Both buying and selling. Buying and selling. My hedge it either way. Exactly. Yep, that's what I'm doing when the market.
I ain't that great at hedging just yet.
Hey, and hedging is illegal in the United States. Y'all know that?
We're going to.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they got rules like first in, first out. The first position you get into, let's say you get 2 entries in GJ. You try to take profit. Naturally, you want to take profit on the newer one. You want to keep your old position, because you got a better entry, more than likely. So they want you to close the first one you got in. It ain't that they want you. You must close the first one. If you're trading Forex with a US broker, that's it. You're not going to get any leverage on gold. And your account leverage is never going to be 1 to 500. Not that you need to have it at 1 to 500. You can make money, with 1 to 50, but you can't make the same amount. And
hey, Todd, did you see that the YouTube video I put in the chat? I was looking at it. I don't know how true it is. It's just a YouTube video.
Well, that dude, to me, I don't agree with the way he frames it.
Which video? Wait a minute. Which channel?
I think I put it in. I don't know which one I put in. Either General or maybe the prop firm. I don't know. I put it in one of them.
But that guy was basically saying that those companies got ran off of MT4. MT5 because they didn't have addresses and all that stuff. That's a piece of the reason, but it's not important, nor is it the main reason. Osprey doesn't have problems paying people out, and KOT Forex they have good reputations. They're just not regulated by the CFTC. So when the companies are regulated by the U.S. law, you're not there. You can't trade the U.S. 30. You have to trade futures, the futures market, to trade the indices. You can't trade NAS. You can't trade JER 30. You can't trade any CFD, contract for delivery. When we trade Forex through our brokers, we trade CFDs. And we can make a lot of money with those CFDs, whether it's gold, whether it's, any of those commodities, oil. You can't trade any, those are illegal to trade in the United States. So if you're going to trade those in the United States, you can't trade those with your Forex broker. You have to have a futures account to trade any commodity and any equity, which is an indice. You have to trade those on the futures market. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've been looking at the futures market. I don't like it.
Well, I don't either. It's not as flexible as what we trade now. So when you look at people like QBanks or whoever your favorite YouTube person, and they running up these numbers trading CFDs because you can control the lot size, with the futures market, you can trade only contracts. You can't control the contract amount. Hey, you're either going to trade this contract for $20 per per tick, or you're going to trade this contract for $5 per tick. Well, in ours, we can adjust and we can trade exactly how much money per pip or per point that we want to trade. You can't do that with the Forex market. And also, you're capped at a certain amount based on your account size. So if you got a 10,000 account, you might only be able to trade 1 or 2 contracts. Whereas if you got a 10K account in Forex, you can trade like lots.
Multiple. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, you can trade a bunch of stuff. So it caps what you can earn. That's the major difference. So they want to get rid of the companies that provide us access to trade that kind of stuff and make money, make the exponential money that we can make. Right? It's not about them being white labeled or not having an address. Who gives a crap? If they pay, they pay. Right? Now his company grandfather him in, but I'm gonna tell you, if they find out that company is trading CFD, they're gonna get ran off the same way that everybody else did. LQFX, which is in the Marshall Islands, is not popular. They'll get ran off like everybody else does. So the CFTC and the feds are trying to stop y'all from making this money. That's all that's about. That's why they took MetaQuotes off of iTunes, the Apple Store. So when they took MetaQuotes off of Apple Store, I mean, that's Apple Store everywhere. That means in Russia and Germany, they couldn't get MetaQuotes either. So of course MetaQuotes is gonna say, hey, man, get all them US dudes off of our thing, because we still got the rest of the world we can solicit, we can make money off of. So to me, he pitched it wrong. Like, the reason why all these changes happened is to get rid of the United States people, to get the United States customers off of the system. And I know they went to DX Trade. Trust me. In a few months, they're gonna get railroaded too. The Fed's gonna keep shutting it down, and they're gonna know because they got everybody's YouTube page just like we do. They see who running them numbers up.
Well, Kim, you're gonna have to give me a lesson on your broker.
Who, Kim?
Who? Yeah. You're gonna have to give me a lesson on how to go on your sway market. If LQD get canceled, I'm gonna have to go to somebody.
LQD is in the Marshall Islands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they let you use MT5.
I'm using MT4 actually.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, it's similar.
MetaQuotes.
Yes.
Yeah, I had an account with them. I just never really opened it up. And the only reason I did it because you could use your debit card, but it was still kind of a hassle. It ain't like I could use my debit card and then go right in my account.
No, I just did it with Bitcoin.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't mess with them. But I used to be stationed in the Marshall Islands.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that when I first said something about the broker and what it was at.
Yeah. But it's all good. I put money in my Colombianas account and it's MT5, so it's all good.
I'm gonna have to find me a Colombiana. That's what it is.
Oh, listen, my gosh.
Hey, it is
Hey, look, it is what it is.
Costa Rica. Listen, I mean,
okay.
Everybody's open for business, man.
My wife don't care as long as it's about money.
I was about to say,
she don't care as long as it's about money.
Well, listen, it can be a Colombian dude. It can be a Mexican
wait a minute.
dude.
We already told Britt we was paying, we was going.
Oh yeah, Britt is the same boat, bro. Like, listen, people are open for business.
We're gonna support our people over here.
There you go. She can have a pipeline back at the crib, like 4 or 5 people who allow you to use their information for an account. The only thing I would say is I want access to the trading account because I want to be able to transfer the money out myself. I want to be able to log on to the account and actually say withdraw Bitcoin and send it to the address that it needs to be sent to. I don't want it, nobody else logging on doing it because they could send it today.
Right.
Brit
Brit ran with our money.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not necessarily Brit, but I'm talking about
No,
like
I know. That's what I'm saying. We trust in Brit. We trusting in Brit.
Yeah, we're gonna trust Britain. Yeah.
No, but
Every
Brit
month.
ain't gonna be able to
What is
get
that?
500 accounts. Like Brit she can get one from about 5 or 6 different brokers probably, if she would do it like that. But what I'm saying is, if you went out and you had somebody that had a passport from somewhere else, and you said, hey man, can you get this account and I'll give you $300-400 a month or whatever, you knew you were good to make it, you were going to make somebody, then I'm sure that person would be like, well, yeah, like, of course. But, it just, you got to talk about that and you kind of set the parameters.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer for me.
Or just move like you say.
Yeah, and there are some places I think like the Grenadines, you can just buy one, but you have to have significant money to do that. But you can buy a passport from them.
From where?
I want to say the Grenadines.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, because when you run your bag up, you just buy your passport from the Grenadines. You have a dual citizenship. You have a U.S. passport and a
Are you
passport.
talking about Grenada, Todd?
I mean, maybe it is Grenada. Where's the Marshall Islands at? I mean, not Marshall Islands. Where is Osprey FX? It's in the Grenadines, I think. I don't think it's Grenada. I think. Let me see. Let me see if I'm saying it right.
Because girl, he will mess up a word. He will mess it up.
Grenadines.
Yep, Grenada.
Can you buy it though?
That's what I'm looking at. I just Googled it. Which countries can I buy a passport? Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada,
Barbados.
Malta.
What?
Grenada, Barbados. Citizenship by investment. Yeah. So you see what this says? This says citizenship by investment. That means you can buy it in Grenada. Citizenship by investment program requires applicants to make
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Minimum contribution is 150,000.
Oh my God. Well, we gotta do a lot of things.
Well, hold on, bro. That's not hard. I mean,
How much did you say it was, Todd? What did you say?
150K. So I know it sounds like a lot, but let's say you ran your personal account up to 100K. I mean, that's 2 trades. 2 trades, you can have 150K, and that's not putting the same amount of risk on as you would put to get it up there. But it doesn't take very long. Yeah, man, y'all saw your boy's account today.
Oh,
He made 95 racks on gold.
The wall. We talking about the wall. The wall, man.
Newell had 95 racks on gold. I know his account is bigger than UK, but my point is, when your account gets big, it only takes a few trades. And I get it; it's a lot of money, but y'all have to understand what it means to have that other passport, right? You can, when you open up your account, you put your money over there, not over here. You can go live over there. You can go to other places. It opens up different business opportunities. I don't necessarily want a Grenadian passport. I really want a passport from a BRIC nation. Brazil, Colombia. Colombia ain't friends with the US. We need visas and stuff. So I need passports with those places because we can get into the financial debauchery in those places. And it's not really debauchery, it's just trading Forex. The US won't let you do it. But they let your kids get shot up in the first grade, but they don't let you trade Forex. Imagine that. But they telling you that they're doing it for your own good. So I'm side-eyeing the hell out of them. Anything that they tell me they're doing for my own good, I don't even believe it. I know it's a lie.
Hmm. Well,
We haven't even, we didn't do the weekly analysis.
I'm gonna do. Oh, hold on. Let me stop. Do the video. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this first. Let me do these first.
Hey, y'all know Kim ain't taking none of these longs either. She ain't taking none of them long trades that she told y'all to take.
Oh, what I'm taking.
She ain't going long on GJ. She ain't going long on EN.
I have a long in right now
On what?
on Ginger.
Hey, we need you.
Sell or buy.
Yeah, we need you to screenshot it so
A long, a buy.
we can keep receipts. Receipts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's
Where you
see.
get in at?
Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. What is it? Wait a minute. What? Oh, shoot. Um. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
okay. Now, let me go to Sway.
Sway. Rock the boat.
Don't do it. Oh, here we go. Wait up. I got in at, hold on, let me put my passcode in.
Is it red? Is it red?
Odie dodie dodie. It was 180 something. 180. Wait a minute. Where is it? 181.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, he said he closed
That's a
that.
Lambo lot size. Look, she got some money going on, Ty.
Hey, she got to close that trade, bro.
I'm a, well, I
Hey,
was,
do what you want to do. I'm telling you, I'm trying to be a homie till you close that trade.
Yep, 181.
Oh yeah. You
181.
sitting on something right now.
Yes, sir. I had a great day today. Or this week. A great week this week. This week.
Ooh, mark that up on the chart. I can't see your chart too good. 181.
Oh my gosh. Let me. One 80.
Hey, please, y'all, please get good at Forex.
Who?
All y'all women, especially.
What? What you say?
I need all the women to get good at Forex.
You need us to get good?
Yeah, I need y'all to be great at Forex.
This is it. Why you said that?
Because it's tired of seeing the women come across these timelines, man.
You say
Selling
what?
selling private Snapchats for $20 and $10. Man, this is crazy, bro. It's
I got
crazy.
it. I got it down here somewhere. Down here.
Ooh.
So I'll probably get out. I will probably get, if it comes back up here, then I'll get out right there. And then take the sale.
Now, Kim,
Yes, sir.
I want you to know that if you listened to me last time the 2 month candle broke out, you'd have got in a week earlier. You got in at 178, 179.
179.
Everybody else. Where's January 3rd?
January.
Right there. That first, right there.
That's another 300 pips.
That's when you would have got in.
No, I did get in January 3rd.
You got out too, like everybody else. Yeah, no.
No. Once it started pushing up, like this.
No, we got in. We got in when the market opened.
Oh,
because it had already gave us everything, and it took.
It's all good. It ain't never come back. It has not come back.
I know it ain't. That's what I'm. That's why we know it's selling now, Kim. That's my whole point.
What's your point?
Yeah, that's why it's selling, because it ain't never came back.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me.
Wait a minute.
Let me pull up. Cause this ain't never come back either. This was back in 2021. Price ain't been back here since.
This ain't 2021, Kim. That's my point. What happened in 2021? They raised interest. Stop being disingenuous. There's a reason that you got that. No, they raised interest rates. This is not that environment. This is not it. They just said they're in a recession. Your currency doesn't live in the moon during recession.
All right. Well, I'm just saying.
There's a good chance that the pound will be the first currency to lower interest rates. And that's going to be destruction if it is. You don't want to be the first to lower interest rates. They was the first to raise interest rates, though. You know that? They was the first. They raised them in like December. Everybody else raised like in January. I remember that. The pound got out of Dodge. If I knew then, if I understood then the way I understand it now, man. It
would have been a different story. I got it.
Super rich, man.
I'm supposed to have been doing this. Sorry. Yeah. I got distracted. Todd was distracting me. Am I on? Yeah.
Man, we just trying to get a weekly analysis. Oh, y'all to hijack Kim's Zoom call.
Who? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because I look like I already got stuff in the weekly. Oh yeah, I do got a bunch.
Remember that was last week. I had a bunch of them, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so AED, NZD, weekly OB. Is that an OB to you?
I don't trade that mess.
Okay, good. Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is off the chain. God. Bitcoin ain't ever coming back. Bro, look at man, if you got a Bitcoin,
it might be pulling back now.
Bitcoin ain't gonna ever pull back down though. That stuff gone. We can kiss the baby on Bitcoin.
Yeah. But there's an order block.
Man.
Nope. Oh, that's a tied order block. Hold on. Oh no, that's an order block.
Oh, that thing is drop. That's another JPY pair, Kim. Yeah, you gotta listen to me if you don't want to.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do the weekly and the monthly.
Mm,
Moogly moogly. Okay. Weekly.
we- I got to hit up Beret.
Oh
I
yeah.
think I think even Beret told me she was looking to sell GJ. Let me see. Let me. I don't want to lie on Beret. Let me see what she said.
Tell Ray to tap in. Tap 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 in.
GU. She said GU ain't did nothing. She's island. I don't know why she always look at G Chef. G Chef and E Chef for sales.
Hmm?
GJ finally hit the TP.
Who for her?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, she didn't say if she was selling. She just said it's been moving slow. She said GU and GJ been bullcrap. And I agree. GJ has GU is I thought has been moving decently, but she's looking to sell G Chef and E Chef. I don't know.
Look, EN on the weekly list. Order block. EN weekly order block.
NJ Ninja.
What'd she say about NZD Chef?
No, she was talking about G Chef and E Chef.
Oh, okay. Um NZD USD has a bearish order block. Oil has a weekly order block. Oh, might as well add that one. Oh, wait a minute, I'm back up here to AJ. Sell weekly order block. Okay, that's it. That's it. Weekly order blocks. Good. Googly moogly. I did this while I was going through. I didn't want to erase this one. This is the one. I'm gonna go ahead and erase it. Well, we'll see. EN. Erase, erase. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta stop recording.